Because they know they're fixing to get caught. We'll see who real corrupt motherfuckers are. Oh, man, it's absolutely fucking amazing. I love it. Well, today might have been my last day at work. I lost my fucking ID, my government badge. I'll have to see how hard it is to get it. I keep it in my jacket pocket, always. Cheers, Daniel. How you do today, man? You had a good day? I'm about whipped. Super stressed and just tired. Dude, you ever drank one of them buzz balls? Holy shit, they're strong. I had one today for the first time. My God. I didn't shake it up either. I forgot to shake it up. That son of a bitch was like pure alcohol. I drank one of them some bitches. I'm fucking twisted. Cheers, man. How you doing, brother? Today might have been my last day. I lost my ID. It might take 3 weeks to get it back. What up, cat man? The whole fucking company, everybody looked all around for it today. I have no clue. I went up to the hangar, showed them my ID, put it back in my pocket, went back to work, had to go back into the hangar, didn't have my ID. I looked in the hangar, I looked everywhere. It's so stupid that we have to fucking show our ID to get into the hangar. The hangar that we just built. We show our IDs when we get on the base. What the fuck? It's fucking ignorant. I may or may not have a job opportunity down there. It's just like I like to work on prevailing wage jobs. You ain't gonna find no prevailing wage job down there. Hell yeah. It's coming back, baby. It's coming back. What our country needs to do is we need to build about 6 more refineries. If this country built about 6 more refineries, we'd put a lot of people to work. We'd increase our fucking production of fucking fuel, energy. We'd have cheaper fucking fuel. It would just make sense. Yes, we do. We've got nuclear power plants. We got all kind of cool stuff, but it doesn't change the fact that coal and oil is the cheapest. It's the cheapest. And until you make energy free, we need to go with what's cheap. We're covered with it. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. We're sitting on some of the biggest reserves. Uh, this is my D-bids card, man. My Department of Defense ID. Maybe so. Move on from the best paying job I've ever had. It's just fucking smart. Do it when I'm broke too. Let's do it now when I'm broke after I've paid fucking goddamn $15,000 out between my truck and fucking attorneys and everything else. That's perfect. Perfect fucking time. I'm working on it. I'm gonna go see what I gotta do tomorrow. I've done filled out the fucking lost or stolen card. We'll have to figure something out. Yeah, no doubt. If I had a military ID, I could go to the commissary and get that cheap fucking stuff. But you gotta have a military ID. You gotta have a military ID to buy fucking tobacco on the base. Pretty fucking stupid. What up, Shelly? Cheers. I was just talking about at the gas station on the base. Not a whole lot of too much. Same shit, different flavor. Oh man. This is the time of night when I force myself to stay awake. This is the time of night when I just want to go to sleep. It's 6 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock on the spot. I'll give you a hell of a rub down, and a rub up, and a feel up, and a get down. You son of a bitch. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. That's why I'll wait an hour. I'll wait an hour and get up at 3 or 4 and be totally fucking happy. Ah, it's not too early. All the greatest minds in the world get up early. All the superstar athletes, all the fucking every Olympian, you get up early, you wake up, you get your thoughts together, and you train. You start thinking about what you're gonna do. You start making plans, and you get it, son. I did have dinner. I'll bet you'll never guess what I ate for dinner. You'll never be able to guess, but I'll give you a hint. Mexican. It involved chicken. Nope. I'll give you another hint. Carl's woman, who's a Mexican, cooked us some food. No, not tacos, a real Mexican. Nope. Chicken enchiladas. Yes, exactly. I thought Shelly was going to get it before you. Wiegand dolls, she got it. You won your husband from chicken enchiladas. Really? Man, if you made me some chicken enchiladas, I'd fight your husband for you. She's awesome. I wish she would have stayed. She's gone now, but man, I wish she would have just stayed here, man. We need a good woman just to cook and clean up after us. Like Snow White and the seven very large dwarfs. They weren't large dwarves. Dwarves by nature, by default, are short. If they weren't, they'd be called Snow White and the seven regular sized people or Snow White and the seven giant dudes. You need to do the effort. What effort do I need to do? I don't know what effort. I know I'm ready. Shorty. I'm not a big effort guy myself. You got to have a lot of effort. You got to effort and will. go hand in hand. But if you exercise your will and your effort, next thing you know, it's second nature. It just comes natural. Actually, and it's easy. At first, it might be kind of hard, but after a while, you don't give a fuck. Seven o'clock on the dot. I need a crack shot on the spot. You put effort in short squirts. Well, that's because it gets harder to pee when you fucking get older. But the peeing when you get older feels so much rewarding, doesn't it? I'll never forget my friend. He was dying of lymphoma. Oh, and he couldn't piss. And he wanted to pee so bad, and he hurt. He was so bloated. He'd call me. I didn't go to the bars and like that. He was like, "Hey, Milty, you want to come to the bar with me, man? Have a couple drinks." Oh yeah, man, I'll go with you, Fred. And he'd drink a couple beers, hoping that it'd make him piss, but he'd just get more bloated and hurt. I feel so bad for that dude. How's who doing? Fred is dead. Fred died. He killed himself. He told me, he said, Melty, my dad used to get drunk, and my dad used to have his friends come over to the house. And not only would my dad beat my ass, but my dad would fucking let his friends beat my ass with his fist. He said he reached a certain point. He said, that ain't happening no more. And he stood up and he started fighting these motherfuckers. And he said he never got his ass whipped from that day on. He stood up for himself. And he told me, he said, this lymphoma ain't gonna kill me. He's like, I'm gonna take it out. We all knew he was gonna kill himself. I didn't know he was gonna do it the way he did it. He did it so gruesome. So fucking gruesome. I know because I cleaned up after him. I didn't have to. But I felt a duty as a friend. I wanted to take him. I didn't want anybody else to see him like that. Yeah, he thought he was going to sit down on his couch and put on some tunes and put on a TV and the lava lamp and sit there and drink a fucking goddamn bunch of Drano and bleach. Hey, simple girl, how you doing? Good evening. Well, that's not a peaceful, easy way to go. And he realized that too. He knocked over the fucking coffee table on his hurried way to the kitchen, where he grabbed a Tramontina steak knife and he fucking cut his wrist all the fuck up. And he literally puked out his organs on the way from the living room to the kitchen when you drink Drano, it liquefies your intestines and everything in your body, and you just vomit it up. And he's literally puking up his fucking organs. And it was violent. It was very fucking violent. His watch flung off his wrist. The court's fucking face was cracked, and it was wedged and jammed underneath the refrigerator. So fucking how does it fucking get jammed like that? That motherfucker flew there. It was him jerking and jumping around violently. Yeah. It was probably 2004 Fred died. But I've probably told you stories about Fred before. That was a haunted experience. It was a ghost encounter. So when I went to Fred's house and cleaned up, I'm sitting there in Fred's house. I said, I'm going to smoke a joint for Fred, in memory of Fred. So I start smoking a joint, and the fucking light that he told me was his favorite fucking light just starts. I've been in the house many times. Never seen nothing like this. That fucking light started flashing on and off, like glowing big bright and then going down, glowing big and bright and then going back down. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I checked the bulb, see if it was tight or something like that. Thought maybe it was loose and it was on and doing that. No, bulb was tight. I flicked the switch and the light came on. Flicked the switch, the light went off. Flicked the switch, the light came on. Flicked the switch, the light went off. I'm looking at it and it starts doing it again. While it's off, it's just lights glowing up. Me and two of my friends were there with me. We looked at each other and we're like, oh my God, this is Fred. Fred's here with us. If I'm lying, may God strike me down right this second. You see, I'm still here. It was insane. But Fred told me, he said, you know, Fred used to buy a lot of herb from me. Man, this man was old man. And I'm like, Fred, what the hell are you doing with this weed? Are you selling it? No, this is all for me. It was damn near as much as I smoked, and I smoked more than anybody I fucking knew. And I thought, this motherfucker's building a case against me. This is a fucking narc. And so I cut him off. Well, as soon as I cut Fred off, he quit his job. Fred worked with me, and he was one of my best employees. I'm like, what the fuck? I go to Fred's house. I said, Fred, what the hell are you doing? You can't quit. He's like, I have to. I said, why you have to quit? He's like, well, the weed I got from you was medicine. I got lymphoma and I'm dying, and that was the only thing that I had that made me feel right. I said, Fred, you son of a bitch, why the fuck didn't you tell me that? I said, this is the whole reason I fuck with weed, is to help medical people out. He didn't have to pay for any more. For the rest of his life, I supplied him herb for free. He didn't have to pay me nothing. He come back to work, and I said, Fred, so you're dying. You know, this is interesting. I said, why don't you make a bucket list? A list of things you want to do, man, you want to accomplish before you die. Let's see if we can't knock them out. And so Fred made a bucket list. Bunch of cool little things. He wanted to go to the Floribama bar, biker bar on the fucking Alabama Florida state line. He wanted to do a bunch of shit. That bar got destroyed by Hurricane Katrina. I pinned money up there and wrote me and Fred's name on that fucking board. There's a bunch of dollar bills pinned to the wall. But we knocked out almost every single thing on Fred's list. Only one thing we didn't do. And it's just, I was working on it. And if he would have been alive another month or less, I would have had the last one done. He wanted to see Kill Bill 2, and it wasn't even out yet. It hadn't been released. It was a trip, man. It was a fucking trip. Fred was a cool dude. Fred was like a hippie version of Carl. Fred was a fucking rock star. Fred was a rock star. He looked so cool. Long gray hair pulled back in a ponytail. Fucking knew everything about any fucking band, all music. I know he can't hear me, but man, Fred, I miss you, brother. I think about you. As long as I'm alive, you're alive, my friend. Mm. What a fucking trip. Hmm. I got a pretty fucked up call a few days ago. My cousin was taking out her dog. She's just a little bit older than me, maybe 48, 50 years old. And something happened, and she tripped over the dog. She went down, and her fucking shin hits a 6-inch curb. You know, the curb on Saturday roads? And it fucking destroyed that fucking both bones. And she's got a rod going down her leg now. Mm. I know what that's like. Hopefully she's doing all right. God, that was a long recovery for me. Thank you, Shelly. My prayers and my fucking thoughts are with her for sure. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. I wonder what Simple Girl got into today. I know she's here. That's what I said. I wonder what she did. A terrible setback. It truly is. It took me a year to recover from my broken leg. I mean, a year to be able to walk. It probably took me fucking 7 years to recover. Not even, you know, the PTSD still affects me. It was bad for a long time. I couldn't, I couldn't watch telephone poles being stood up or any kind of big object. You know what I'm saying? Even doing lifts, even saying picking up big ass fucking units and stuff like that, and putting them on top of buildings and stuff like that. I don't want to be around it. I don't like to be around it. It's hard. I know how fast shit can go wrong, and I know what fucking happens when it does. What the hell is egg roll in a bowl? Is that your cousin Candy? I think your name is. Did you tell her I'm in love with her horse? You know Melty loves Charlie. Well, you should give give Charlie to Melty. I got a horse. Oh, I wouldn't make glue out of that son of a bitch. Uh, Maybe one day I'll have a horsey. St. Bernards are fucking huge and hairy. And hairy. You tell Melty's got a lot of stress right now. Cabbage, carrots, some pork. What else is in an egg roll? You just put the fucking goddamn duck sauce on it? Only Americans like duck sauce. You can't say a big, large dog is adorable. A little poodle, oh, that's adorable. Okay. Big St. Bernard, oh, he's handsome, right? Big dogs are handsome. Little dogs are adorable. I love big dogs too, but you shouldn't call them adorable. They're gorgeous. They're handsome. You know what the Chinese people call a Saint Bernard? A big meal. Family size. No. uh, all right. Here's a question for you guys and girls. It was terrible. I left you hanging. What you mean? I lost my ID to get onto the base. I put it in my pocket, and I went out and used it one time to get into the damn secured area. Remember, specifically put it back in my pocket, grabbed the stuff that I needed, went back out, needed to go back in there to get some more stuff. I go back in there, I don't have my ID. Thought maybe it dropped in there from the first time, couldn't find it. Oh, did I? I was wondering what happened. I thought I might have froze last night. Part of the censorship. The liberals don't like when I'm fucking goddamn talking. They hate freedom of speech. Nobody found it. So I might not be able to go to work for 3 weeks or something. I'm gonna see what I can do tomorrow. It takes a big investigation. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, and it pisses me off so bad. Like, it's so stupid that I need to use it to get into the fucking hangars that we just built. Didn't used to need to fucking, to do that. This is where we keep our parts and our supplies. I need to go in there and get stuff. So fucking stupid. And there's always worried I was going to lose that motherfucker. That's why I always put it in my top pocket of my jacket. I don't know what happened. It's just gone. Maybe it fell down when I was bending over or some shit. They're going to ask tomorrow at the safety meeting. I don't know that I'll be working tomorrow. It sucks. Might not be able to get onto the base. It does suck. Everybody was laughing today. They say, damn, that's the craziest way I've ever seen anybody roll out. Roll up. And that's probably what I'll have to do. Grab all my fucking shit out of there and leave. Get somebody to bring it to me or something. Oh well. Oh well. It's on the ground. I just went in there. I grabbed a fitting. I went back into the fucking room, gave the fitting back to the guy that needed it. Uh, Started working on something else. Needed some all thread, so I had to go into the hangar to get the all thread. I grabbed my jacket, and when I grabbed my jacket, I felt in the pocket to make sure my card was there. Card was in my jacket. I searched everywhere. Went into the room, saw where I threw my jacket down on the ground at. Yeah, life's not easy. I work for the military. I work for the Department of Defense. I work in a top secret secure location. It takes an investigation. They gotta, you know what I'm saying. It's a big deal. It's not a big deal that I lost the card. You know, it's a big deal that the card is missing. They want to know where them cards are at all times. They don't want nobody accessing the base illegally. You know what I'm saying? But that card is on the base. I'm in the computer. I'm on the fucking list. You know what I'm saying? I just it's a process. I'll give you a couple examples. So one guy had his ID on his dashboard in his truck. I think somebody found it and threw it away or fucking did something with it. I think maybe one of the big wigs did, just trying to get me gone. Or one of the other guys that don't make no fucking money. You know, they're jealous as fuck. That's the kind of shit they do. But so this one guy had his on his dashboard, and it fell down behind his dashboard in his truck. They made him take his dashboard off and find that card. Another guy left his card in Colorado. They made him drive back down to Colorado and get that card. It is what it is, man. You just gotta roll with the punches, man, even though they keep coming. Exactly. What do you do? Yeah, but it won't show up till after I fucking either back in fucking Colorado or wherever the fuck I'm gonna go. Or, I don't know. Everybody stopped working early today. Everybody had to stop working early today to look for my card because they knew that if I didn't have my card, I can't show up. I do a lot of work. So if I don't show up, there's a lot of fucking work ain't getting done. I was like, I don't know where you're gonna look, y'all. I've literally looked every fucking where. I've lifted up all the fucking RAM board. I've looked underneath the fucking. I've looked everywhere. I was hoping that this one dumbass, he got sent home today. He didn't get sent home. He was told several times to fucking tie up. He wasn't. He didn't have his lanyard hooked up. He wasn't clipped up to nothing. And so fucking goddamn, the boss come past him several times. Said fucking hook up. You need to be hooked up. And he didn't hook up. And then finally, the boss walks past and he's hooked up, but he's hooked up to the sprinkler system. The boy said, "Get the fuck down and get out of this hallway. Go into this other room and fucking work." But old boy thought that he said, "Get out of here and leave," like he was sent home. So old boy packed his shit up and fucking left. I was thinking that maybe I dropped my card about where he was, and he looked down and he saw the card, thought it was his, and put it in his pocket. But he looked and he didn't have it. I'm just gonna be one of the homeless people living down there in fucking Grand Junction, I guess. At least I have a bunch of friends. Yeah. But I don't want to impose on anybody. I'm just gonna take him. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What memory are you talking about? You talking about my memory of Fred? Debbie J? I've got a ton of terrible memories. I'll carry them with me to the day I die, I reckon. I'll build a lot more terrible memories, too. The terrible memories, they just drown out all the good ones. I can't hardly think any of the good stuff. What would Dabby J's Indian name be? Tokes on meth pipe. Snorts on glass. Dabby is more Indian That son of a bitch looks more Indian than any Indian on any movie I've ever seen. He's like a big old chief. Well, if you had a heart attack, I highly doubt you're feeling better. But you could be, well, you couldn't be feeling anything at all. I think Dabby J would look beautiful if he had a fucking headdress on and some Indian garb. That son of a bitch would look so authentic. You think your days of partying affected your heart, Dabby J? Shit, ain't a little bit. Cause you look full fledged fucking red man, son. You look full fledged red man. You know, well, you kind of look like a mix. You look like a Caucasian had sex with an Indian, and the Indian had a baby, and the baby was raised by Indians, and the baby got married to an Indian, and had a baby with an Indian, and then that baby was raped and pillaged by a Viking, and you were the product of the coupling. Sounds like a good dude. The best. Dabby J is handsome. He is very not as handsome as that Saint Bernard, but he's approaching Saint Bernard level. Me and Dabby used to hang out. Dabby has hung out with me on a live stream before. He was a guest on a StreamYard show, maybe a couple times, a few times. Um, but Dabby J has been coming through here, hanging out with me in the chat for the past, I don't know, 7 to 10 years or some shit. 7, 8 years, maybe something like that. 6, 7 years. He's been here a long time. Maybe it's only been 5. I don't know. It's been a long time though. I'd love to go hang out with him. I'd love to hang out. Like I tell y'all, and y'all think I'm just saying it or whatever, being nice or being sweet or whatever, just uh was it platitudes or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm telling you, I got some of the best people in the world in my chat. I know this because I don't just talk to them on the computer. I've talked to some of them on the phone. I've met them in real life. Uh, I've gotten to know a lot of them. The caliber of people that come to my channel is extremely high. It's for that reason that I don't tolerate shitty caliber people here. I don't need to fucking hang out with fucking riffraff, associate with trash. You know, I like knowing fucking people like Big Bob, like Holy Smokes. You know, the list goes on and fucking on. That was two people that I went and worked for. Dabby J's awesome. He's an awesome dude. He's like a grandfather I never had. I think he's younger than my dad. Maybe he's close to the same age as my dad. Or my dad would be if he was still alive. Yeah, David J's a good dude. Simple girl. Amazing human being. Absolutely. I mean, when I say absolutely amazing, I mean absolutely fucking amazing. You know? There's so many people I meet that are fucking corrupt and they're fucking evil and they're liars and they just lack fucking moral fiber, man. Simple Girl's an awesome person. Hell no. Hell no. Good riddance is what I say. I don't have use for, like I said, I don't have use for people like that in my fucking life. I just don't. I just don't. He couldn't respect my fucking channel. He couldn't respect me. He couldn't respect the people that come on here. Whatever. Hard for me to respect you. You know? Stand up, use the wrench as a moderator. You see people coming in here saying stupid shit, people attacking me, people attacking the chat. Take them out. You see somebody come in here and state an opinion that has no bearing on you, that doesn't affect you. People have the right to have their opinion. I would ask everybody to present your opinion with fucking civility and respect, or I'll fucking beat your ass out of here. And it has nothing to do with your opinion. It has only to do with your fucking goddamn lack of fucking respect and your ignorance. You know? But I can't tolerate it. And I've asked and I've pleaded and I've begged for a long time. You're very welcome, simple girl. You're very welcome. Thank you. Like I said, it's you don't meet people like you often. I guess you probably say the same thing about me. You don't meet people like me that often. Rare breed. It's not just me saying that. Everybody has seen that and told me that my whole life. Just a rare fucking breed. Yeah, I see myself as a piece of shit, just a regular old dude, whatever. But I mean, I I have a set of principles that I hold dear, that matter to me, for me. And when you transgress against those principles, you might end up missing your fucking teeth. If that makes me a bad guy, that's fine. It'll make you a toothless person. You've had two horses? Man, I love horses. Somebody type in chat for Dabby J to fast forward and go live. Like, get to the live part. I think he's fucking fall behind. I think he's just now listening to me talk about Candy's horses. Maybe I'm wrong. This is how I can follow the context of what people are talking about, and he's back there a ways. That's what we. That's what we're for. That's what the whole purpose of my channel is for, Shelley. For people that need it, for people that need the emotional comfort, for people that need a security blanket, for people that need a friend. And I try to make it steady, even if I'm not in the fully right mind to take and host a platform. I don't got nobody else to do it for me, and I want it to be done. Even if it's just for myself. Sometimes just giving me something to cling on to and just a little hope, maybe. Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't mind chastising the fuck out of people, just like I don't mind knocking the fucking teeth out of people's mouth. It sucks. I don't mind, but that's not why I'm here. You know, the honest truth is, I'm here for people like John Maddox, like Puffer P. Smiles. People like Catman Grew. People like me. Most likely people like you. The misfits, man. The people that didn't quite fucking fit in. Excellent people, and we should have. But we think differently. We act differently. A little brash, a little rough around the edges. At the same time, seemingly more refined than most. It does work both ways. Like I said, it would be my prayer that, and it pretty much is. Like I said, my blue crew is amazing. But it's like, it'd be my prayer that the blue crew would see what this is about and what I'm doing. And they do just like they do it. They be here as a support group. Not for me. You don't tell me, oh, support my channel, do this, that, blah, blah, blah. It's not about me. Y'all don't understand the people y'all are supporting are the viewers. People like you, people like me, people that need the motherfucking goddamn mental support. People that need a friend, man. And like I said, man, life happens to everybody, and it sucks. It's a struggle. Life is hard. But that doesn't matter. What matters is how you respond to the hardships. Does it make you a piece of shit? Or does it make you a decent human being? I guess let me go get an apple, a beer, and a fucking shot of whiskey. I need an apple, a beer, and a shot of whiskey. This is not the same Republican Party. This is motherfucking MAGA, son. It's starting to wear on everybody. They don't know whether to shit or go blind. I like that dude. Barry Cunningham, smart. If y'all have any sense, that's where y'all get y'all's information from. Instead of watching the fucking View like a bunch of fucking liberal homosexuals. Oh, I forgot my whiskey. I got the apple. They're losing. They're absolutely losing. It doesn't make any sense anymore. You're looking at the -8. What temperature is it there? Simple girl. -8 this morning. Wind chill probably made it below fucking 30. Or 30 below. Because if it's still warm, it's about to get really fucking cold. Get ready. There's a cold wind blowing down upon you, girl. (110% humidity). 110 homosexuals. That reminds me of two Peller Meekers sitting on a Mox Bleen. Or Tox Bleen. Two Peller Meekers on a Tox Bleen. Y'all don't know what that fucking means because y'all are crazy. Oh, that's not degrees. That's a percentage. Degree is the little circle sign. Yeah, but you'll never get too hot in the shade of my greatness. Son of a bitch! Hey, I got something to say. Look at this. Either I sat on a duck or I just shit myself. Either way, something's gonna die. Oh, you can't go down there to get away from it. Seal it up. That's what you gotta do. You gotta seal it in. The enchiladas are kicking in. Oh, shit. Tasted like enchiladas. Smells like quesadilla. Son of a bitch. Oh man, dude, I could have shot fire out with that one. That was full of methane. Yes, yes, the distinct odor of methane. Oh yeah, methane for sure. Son of a bitch. Mm. You're in Arizona. Yeah, Phoenix is fucking hot. Phoenix gets hot. But if you go up to like Concho, uh, or go up north where it's all trees and mountains and shit, man, that's a beautiful part of fucking Arizona. Northern Arizona is way better than southern Arizona. One of the coolest things about Arizona is just driving 125 miles an hour down the fucking road, just loaded with fucking herb. And at least that was my favorite part. What was that show on MTV where everybody used to go and live together? We should have like a Blue Crew house. Wouldn't that be fun? But I wouldn't have a ranch too, like gardens and stuff. I wish like I could have like an acre garden, you know what I'm saying, and pretty much just grow my own food, and like not just my own food, but a lot of people's own food. You know how pests work? It applies to any pest, any problem. You know, so you get hornworms, and the hornworms will come and get on your tomato plants. Okay, and they take and destroy your tomato plants. You can't just tell them to go away. There's really nothing you can put down to stop them. If you want to get rid of hornworms, you know what you do? You got to kill them. You just have to kill them. The same thing with I don't know what they're called. I think I just call them squash bugs. But if you're trying to go squash, they got these little assholes that come in there and they got a little proboscis and they poke a hole in your goddamn squash, and your squash rots and turns to shit. Anybody who's ever grown squash knows what a squash bug is. You know what I'm talking about. There's only one way to deal with a squash bug. You've got to kill it. You got to get rid of that problem. You have to kill it. You can't just tell it to go somewhere else. What you're doing is you're saying, I'm not going to be able to grow vegetables. Same thing with the little corn worm. I forget what they're called. The little fucker gets into your corn cob and just starts eating. She's got a beautiful garden. She's got a nice yard. I bet you if I lived there, it would look beautiful. It would look beautiful. We'd have to put an irrigation system up. She might have one already, I don't know. But we'd put a bunch of callow lilies all around the front of the house. Oh, it looked beautiful. And in the side yard back there, be absolutely gorgeous. Probably make a little waterfall in the backyard. Pretty looking with some lights and shit like that. Little table around it or near it back there, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bridge going to a little island or something. Brother Melty, I hope you had a good day. I've got so much on my mind now, but working on it. This is the reason I've been gone so long. Levi, well, I'm glad to see you here. If you want to send me an email at theoriginalmeltyheads@gmail.com, you can get some of it off your mind and share what's going on. It'll keep it be private between us, and if there's anything I can do for you, I'll uh, I'll offer any assistance that I can. The Amish and the Mennonites are very interesting people. I have a lot of respect for the Amish and the Mennonites. Uh, and the Amish, well, I think they went out in great numbers and voted for Donald Trump. So I like them even more now. Yeah, you've lent me your ear long enough, bro. I don't got a problem lending you my ear, man. Do you like calla lilies, simple girl? Damn HOA probably wouldn't even let you have a fucking pond, huh? That's a lot of work fucking with that river cane, but where your back fence is, I think it'd be pretty cool to like make a box, line it with concrete, and plant a bunch of fucking river cane. And so river cane just grew up, and your whole in the backyard where you can't see your neighbor's house, you just have the river cane back there. And it's cool. The wind blows through it, and it sounds like water flowing. Just, I like river cane. 65, Dabby J. $65. I think that's just 23 years older than me, man. My dad would be 75. Anytime, Dabby J. Anytime. I know you're talking to me like 30 minutes ago, but I can dig it. Dabby J and Biker John would probably get along really good. I wish there's a way I can link them two up. Respect is a very important quality. Very important. Elise! Hey, I didn't even see you sneak in here, Elise. Cheers. $69 is an even better number. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. Like a little sneaky snake. I'm a slippery little snake. Little sneaky snake. Not a snake. Not like that other fucking snake that came in here and stole my fucking heart and stole my money. Fucking demon fucking bitches. Whorish motherfuckers. Whorish motherfuckers. It's just better to go through life with integrity. You know? But you can always tell somebody when they lack integrity because they always question another person's integrity. That should stand out. Sneaky freaking snake. Old snakehead. Yeah, fuck that motherfucker. It's crazy. It's crazy. You go look at all the fucking Photoshop pictures, or saying all the filters and shit like that. She couldn't just present herself as her. It doesn't matter how good you look anyway, because if you're ugly on the inside, you're ugly through and through. There's nothing you can do about it. And the truth of the matter is this: I've tried to explain this to people. Integrity is not something that you're going to be able to fake. You can't do it. You can't fake integrity. You're born with it. It's in your bones. It's in your bone structures, deep inside of your body. It's not something that you can fake. It just happens. And if you have it, you have it. But if you don't have it, you're not going to magically gain it because somebody tells you to get it. Because somebody suggests you to get it. Like that sneaky chick in Hollywood that stole my 73 Gibson Explorer. Is that a guitar? Or a vehicle? A guitar. God, that makes me think of this song. Oh, what's the name of that damn song? fuck is it song? Son of a bitch. I can't remember the name of the damn song. Fuck. Oh well. I won't be able to remember that one. What up, J-Dub? Let's get it, son. Fried chicken tonight. I got 8. No, nobody's talking. We don't have nobody to come. Everybody's mad at me because I gave TK a fucking goddamn another chastising. But he deserved it. He earned it. Not much, man. Not much. What's crack-a-lacking with you, cuz? Or they're a bunch of fucking liberals. And they're all upset because fucking Trump is coming in and saving the day and they don't know what to fucking do. They're so fucking blind. Who's the fucking Republicans? This is fucking Donald Trump ain't no Republican. That's what they fail to realize.
Have received U.S. aid. Now, USAID denies that. Tom Cotton, however, not known for throwing random things to the wind. Number 2, Syrian national gets $9 million to Al-Nusra Front. Newsflash, Al-Nusra Front is a terrorist organization. Number 3, money gets to the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Let's put a cherry on top. A Soros group is who Samantha Powers chooses to meet with several times during the administration. Those are the problems. And just to address the point,
I don't need that.
Story about AIDS and PEPFAR and that not getting to children. Everyone wants to see African children helped. Everyone wants to see PEPFAR continue. Secretary Rubio expressed this just now at a press conference flagged for me by the State Department. Quote, we have issued a blanket waiver. If the program saves lives, they have
We are breathing.
Straight from the Secretary of State.
All right, there you go.
If ever so barely.
That's the tip of the iceberg for us funding terrorism, by the way. And yet, not only was it not supposed to be totally independent, but also wasn't supposed to be permanent. And self-reported from USAID, 4 out of 10 projects are not complete, are not fulfilled, objectives fail. That's self-reported.
Nobody should be mad at me. I have not done anything to anybody, ever.
The whole point is,
To make anybody mad at
we
me.
are
If you're mad at me because of my opinions, by all means, feel free to state yours and explain them with logical fucking reasons. And like any good debate, if you're civil and you fucking goddamn make good points, well, you can sway me easily to whatever fucking goddamn view you have. But if you can't,
But for right now, why don't you guys just take a pause?
If you can't,
the concept that these other nations rely on.
well then maybe you should let somebody who can sway you. Why don't you look at facts and look at a logical argument?
What you're saying is so fair too. I didn't think of it as triage. I was just thinking audit. It's so bad here. It's like a disaster to go through and figure out where all the money is going. And I love what you said. I mean, there will be some carve-outs. Former Secretary of State Rubio now is looking for opportunities to do that. I mean, we do want to be good citizens in the world. We're the greatest country. Of course we do. But to your point, I mean, triage, audit,
Mickey
whatever
D's
you want to
again.
call it, we got to do it.
He should. Barefoot peeing in the snow. Hallelujah. What up, biker woman?
Some terrific people in today trying to solve some of the problems that are going on in the country and outside of the country. We're doing very well with respect to other countries really behaving on taking the criminals that they send into our country and we're getting them out. And we're working on it, and they're getting out and they're being accepted back in the country without exception. So a lot of people thought that was not going to happen, but it's happening very full force.
Fucking right. Get him, Trump.
Which is very important.
They ain't got no Jack in the Box. But they've got bangers in a basket. You know what a banger in a basket is? Boy, I wish I was the man in the box. You didn't know she was in England? Holy shit. Well, you better start paying attention. Because one of these days, these son of bitches are going to start coming, and you need to be fucking down riding on your horse saying, the English are coming, the English are coming. Wait a second, speaking of English coming. That should repel them. We fired once more, British took a running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of America. We fired our cannon till the barrel melted down. That kind of repelled me. Don't be a liberal. My day before TK didn't do nothing today. I haven't seen TK in weeks, or a week or something. My day was pretty shit. Like I said, I lost my ID to get onto the base, and so maybe I might be without work for 3 weeks or something, if not longer. Shit. Just be glad it's not Smellophone, you son of a bitch. Holy shit. A grand entrance. Oh, man. You make a valid argument, Laura. But your name is Laura My Tunes. So you should appreciate Melty My Tunes. Government moves real slow. Yeah, y'all should just be thankful I'm not fucking the leader of the fucking world. This shit wouldn't be nowhere near as peaceful as Trump's been. They'd be motherfucking blood spilled. Be honest with you. The fucking corrupt fucking people at play right now need to burn in hell. And if they can burn on earth before they die, which send them to hell, that would be good too. Fart tunes by Melty. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what I should do? I should start recording my farts so y'all can use them as ringtones. Howdy. Well, howdy, partner. Was it that dude from Pee Wee Herman? What was his name? Cowboy Bill? You wouldn't play it, you wouldn't have that ringtone. Like, what if your work called you and all of a sudden it's like, huh? Or your mom, you know? Your cousin. You should have a cousin that farts a lot, and you'd be like, yeah, I need this as the ringtone. I don't know who the hell Minnie Pearl is, but it sounds like a name for a clitoris. Exactly. Viking woman knows what I'm talking about. Every time my foreman would call me, it'd be like, you're the first woman I've ever met that admits to it. Holy shit. Ladies, you see that. Now, you can't say ladies don't fart because that lady right there, she lets them rip. They call her Rip Rip Rocket Ship because away we go. The house just ripped one. Ripped it big time. Is that on? It will be soon. Oh, exactly, exactly. You can tell somebody, hey, look, I'm standing in line at fucking what's that cafeteria called? Oh, fuck. Morrison's Cafe, I think it's called. I can't remember. I think it's Morrison's. The Grand Ole Opry. Holy shit, y'all like that kind of old movie? I never really got into the Grand Ole Opry. But I tell you what, I was a huge fan of Michael Landon. He did Highway to Heaven and a few other good shows. Man, I loved Highway to Heaven. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Laura. Laura! Keep your face away from the phone, Laura. Who knows what's gonna happen? It could be anything, Laura. Don't get too close. You looked up. You could have got close on that one. Almost had a fucking stroke. Little House on the Prairie was pretty cool. That was another Michael Landon one. It could have been. It could have been. I fucking goddamn called off the attack just before the troops crossed the border. If you catch my drift. I always wanted to look like him when I grew up. Instead of look like this homosexual son of a bitch. Has anybody ever had a buzzball? Man, I had the passion fruit one today. Dip so much as 15% alcohol. Oh, fuck. Oh, you know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Michael Landon was a wholesome dude. Whereas Clint Eastwood is a badass dude. What kind of vape you got, Melty? One of my favorite flavors, blueberry banana, Breeze Pro. It's a breeze bar. I have a big pound in the back of my property. Well, you ought to send me that big pound, and you'll be poundless. Man, 2 mules for Sister Sarah. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. There's so many Clint Eastwood fucking goddamn movies. It's just badass. You're gonna quit the nicotine raping. Well, that's a good thing, you know? Yep, I'm gonna have me a cigarette, and then I'm gonna have you, boy. Look in the door of my car or on the floor by the door. For what? For my ID? Well, that would be impossible because my truck's in the shop. I didn't take my truck to work today. Not only that, today, first thing in the morning, I have to go into the hangar. It's a secured area. You need fucking goddamn top secret classified clearance. And so I took out my ID and I went into the hangar. I showed them my ID. And then I fucking put my ID back in my pocket. And then when I went back into the hangar, I reached in my pocket to pull out my ID, and my ID wasn't in my pocket no more. So at no time could it have gone in a car or a vehicle. The only place I was at work, between the hangar and the room where I was working. Good old tech correcting my language. Them sons of bitches. Yeah, I wish it were something that easy. I don't take my wallet into the job site. Can't be in my wallet. I keep my ID in my pocket so I can pull it out and flash it when I need to. No, me too. Me too. But I just, like I said, it's just, who knows? Like I said, I come into work and I take my jacket off. If I need to go into the hangar, I put my jacket on because that's where my card is. So I went to the hangar, got my stuff, I walked out, I did a couple things, then I took my jacket off and put it down there. And when I had to go back in the hangar, I grabbed my jacket and no card. Biker John was cool. Was a cool bro. You got arrested with Biker John in the 70s? You know Hippie John? Happy John? I didn't know that. I hope he's all right. I've ignored a lot of his calls lately, and I just don't have time. Maybe it could be in some sort of lost and found. I don't know where the lost and found would be. It seems to me. So the security company is called PIO, okay? And so it seems to me that the PIO guys, somebody would have turned in the ID to them if somebody found it. So I went and talked to the PIO guys and said, man, I can't find my ID. I didn't leave it in here somewhere, did I? They walked with me all around and they helped me look. And the lady, the girl, one of the girls from PIO, she continued to look long after I left. Just one guy, I think his name is Christian, cool guy, works for the GC. He's a laborer. He keeps the whole place cleaned up. He asked me what I was looking for, and I told him. He says, where's the last place you had it? I told him. He went and spent 2 hours looking out in the hangar. So it's like, I don't know where it could be. I backtracked. I went everywhere I went several times. Old Biker Bob was a cool dude, too. There's a lot of bikers that are cool dudes. Very hard. There's got to be a huge investigation now because they want to know where that card's at. They want to know where that card's at. It's top secret clearance. So they want to know where that card's at. It gives you access to classified shit. Oh, that'd be awesome. There's no way for me to get it back now. Because I left the base. Now that I left the base without my card, I cannot get back onto the base. Do you see how that poses a problem? It poses a fucking huge problem. It poses a fucking huge problem. My boss is going to take and make an announcement tomorrow morning asking if anybody's found it. Pretty much. Pretty much. Like I said, my boss stopped everybody from working and said we need to find Melty's card. Everybody's got to take and focus on trying to find this card. And everybody went everywhere. We tore up the floor, looked underneath the paper that covers the floor. We looked everywhere. It's a conundrum. It sucks. It sucks. Maybe so. Maybe so. Well, I let everybody at work check my pockets. If y'all think it's in my pockets, look, reach down deep. Oh, that's not the car, you son of a bitch. How much do I owe you? You flicked the bean. Uh, yes, I do. Do you know who my boss is? Do you know that my boss is tied to them? Bye, Laura. I hope you have the best night ever. Yeah, they're totally not in my pocket. Who the hell knows, man? We are. Are you leaving too, Viking woman? You son of a bitch. Oh, you're just telling Shelly and Viking woman bye. Yes, my boss's my boss's dad robered them. When you scroll up, all you see is blue. That's how it should be. I dare them homosexual grays to come through here. They'll quickly learn that they're not wanted, that they're not respected here. This isn't a place for them to come and fucking play around. I mean, I wish they'd come and join the fucking crew, but That's not, we don't look for them, but we do recognize them when they show up. I hope you have a great night, Jeanette. How you doing? It was Jeanette's fault that I fucking chastised TK, by the way, everybody. So tell Jeanette thank you. He timed her out. And she didn't do nothing fucking wrong. But he got all butthurt over it. Sometimes I think TK trolls too much. He does. He does. He fucked around and he found out that there's only so much times I can tell people. Ask them, please be civil. Let's do what we can to make my channel great. We don't have to make my channel big. We don't have to make my channel popular. We all chip in together and we make it. And for the most part, you guys and girls do. You make it a fucking awesome place for myself and a bunch of other people. But if you start making it miserable for me to be here and you start making it miserable for other people to be here, I'm just going to call you Tory. I've never heard it, dude, I don't think. No, I haven't received any texts or any emails from her in a while. And I can't say that I can complain about it. Like I said, communication is key. I don't have a problem with communication. I know how to speak my feelings, say my thoughts. Quite frankly, a lot of times I am non-confrontational. I don't want to confront anybody about anything. I want everybody to be able to express themselves and follow out their will in whatever way they want to. So if I gotta say something to somebody and chastise somebody, chances are, I've said it before, I said it frank, I gave you a chance, I gave you a warning, I tried to tell you, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. They're just saying, if you're not for me, then you're against me. If you're against me, I don't want you here. Don't need to be here. You can exist wherever you exist at, but you don't have to exist here. And it's silly to think that you should. If you have a problem with me, if you have a problem with my channel, you have a problem with my fucking viewers. Which I don't understand why people would. If you look at my viewers and you get to know them, you'll see a lot of people with a lot of problems, health problems, physical problems, mental problems, financial problems. And they're just looking for just a little bit of relief, just a little bit of escape from the bullshit. If they can fucking manage to bust out a smile or get a laugh, man, this is what I live for. This is why I stream all the time, so I can try to elicit laughter from people. It is my belief, in my opinion, that if you can take and make somebody smile, if you can make somebody laugh, if you can make somebody happy, just one person, then surely you have changed the world. The impact you can make just by increasing one person's joy is amazing. It's exponential because that person now is more likely to go try to do the same thing and do that for somebody else. And then that person wants to do that for somebody else. And then that person wants to do that for somebody else. So if you want to change the world into a better place, it's not too fucking hard. You can start by trying to make people laugh and smile. Now, what's the opposite? How do you make the world a shit place and a worse place? Well, all I want to do is elicit an emotional response. I want these people to be miserable. So that can affect their lives and the people that in their lives. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's going to snap on somebody and be pissed off at somebody, and just it's not good. And why would anybody want to do that? And if that's the kind of person you are, then you know in your heart that you're fucking evil. Just doing it for a laugh. You're being evil for a laugh. Okay. Should I explain it to you? Or do you have enough fucking goddamn sense in your fucking head to realize that you're a fucking retard? What's amidated mean? So whatever. I made the right decision today. See, I chose to wear this undershirt. I haven't washed this shirt in fucking a month at least. Also haven't worn this shirt in a month at least. The last two times I washed laundry, I used Downy fabric softener, and it has been eating me a fucking live. Anyway, it's 8 now. It's time for me to go to bed. I do appreciate everybody being here and hanging out with me, talking, being positive and good people. You know. Like I say, I'm honored. I'm honored to be around such great, great people. Makes me happy. No doubt. You want me to take it off? I just told you it makes me feel good. But I'll take off this shirt. So you can look at my chest. Like a big old water buffalo. Water buffalo. Alright. I'm just a fucking moron trying to fucking figure out life. Always been sad that there's not some book, some fucking guide outlining things and explaining things. So this is world, you got to figure it out on your own. And basically, you get old and you realize that, man, life is a bunch of fucking suffering. And then it's too late. And there's nothing you can do about it. And all the young kids think you're just a fucking jaded old man or woman for that matter. And then you die, you take all your wisdom with you, and everybody's got to fight the same struggle. So it is what it is. You hate when you get a call in the middle of shit. I don't know if I'm wise at all. It seems to me that if I were, I wouldn't be in the predicament I am right fucking now. Emigliated voice fuck up. What the fuck is emigliated? Ooh, I would love some fries. You need me to lay some pipe, brother? Your swings? What the fuck are you talking about, Dabba J? You having a stroke? Spleen. Okay, that makes more sense. You see, I sometimes I can figure it out, and sometimes I can't. Once again, how wise am I? See, I wish my swings enlarged. I'd still be using them son of a bitches. I outgrew my swings when I was like fucking 6, 7 years old, I think. Big old fat ass melty. Heresy. The swings are your balls. All right. I'm going to show y'all something. I didn't want to show y'all, but I guess I have to now, because you're talking about my balls. Okay, if you look on the wall, you'll see something. What do you see on the wall? Let me find it. Where are you at? What do we have here? That's a peen and two balls. My boss said, hey, Melty, here, I'm going to give you this laser. I think you can use this to point things out to people. A glizzy pointer. What up, One Love? Oh, look, now it's like a penis and a heart. Now it's a penis hanging down in front of the balls. Son of a bitch. What's even going on? I know. Fucking talk to text sucks. What is even happening? What is going on? Oh, shit, man. We're just drawing schmeckles on the ceiling and schmeckles on the floor. Oh, bam, bam. What does it even mean? Oh, listen, wait a second. Dick lasers. I didn't even notice it. It says dick lasers on it. Dick lasers. I need a good dick glazing right now. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Let's just get it, son. Attack that flower. Attack the flower. Get that flower. Ooh, yeah. Me in the flower. Looks like a butt and a hole. No, it's not a butt and a hole. This is a penis hanging down between two balls. And it is just drilling this flower. Bam, 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 bam. Get it, son. Dick glazers. A set of boobs with a dong in it. Oh. I'd call that a Russian motorboat. Son of a bitch. This does not make a butthole. This is not a butthole. This is a penis. And this is your peen on drugs. I want to look into it, but I'm like, oh, there's a penis on my face. Got balls on your tongue. Call your bitch Jelena. Gravity affects the nuts and the sack as you get older. So your testicles just steadily fall. Your sack totally sags. And, well, eventually, you've got to stand up to shit because if not, your balls are dipping into the toilet. So this is why you see a lot of old guys just walk into stores and they just let a turd roll down their pant leg and they kick it onto the floor in the store because, you know, what else you gonna do? Get that red lipstick. Kitty likes the light. But unfortunately, the further my nuts and my sack sink down, it's pulling my penis inside myself with it. Soon I'll have a vagina. When I masturbate now, I just flick the bean. If it's cold, I have to finger myself. I got a mangina. I'm old Greg.
Ready to tackle your debt? We can help. A financial wellness vision subscription can help you
Is it?
Hi there.
Who are you?
I'm old Greg. Pleased to meet you.
What do you want?
Maybe I should ask you the same question. What you doing in my waters?
Just taking the air, you know, not fishing.
But then how come this hook's in my head, fool?
It's nothing to do with me, sir.
It's attached to your rod, mother liquor.
Don't kill me. I've got so much to give.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach. You ever drunk Baileys from a shoe?
What?
You wanna come to a club where people wee on each other?
No.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Excuse me?
I like you. What do you think of me?
I don't rightly know, sir.
Make an assessment.
I think you're a nice, modern gentleman.
Don't lie to me, boy.
I'm not lying.
I know what you're thinking. Here comes old Greg. He's a scaly manfish. You don't know me. You don't know what I got. I got something to show you. You know what that is? That's old Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm old Greg.
I'm old Greg. Oh, you fuzzy little man Peach. I'm old Greg. I got a vagina. It's my mangina. Wait a second. Speaking of mangina. I'm old Greg. Do Batman. Do. All right. I'm old Greg. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, she stole my sunshine, my only sunshine. Now I'm not happy. My skies are gray. I need a beer, but when you come back, I'm not gonna be here. No fair. Party at Dabby J's house. We can only have about 3 of us, though. Son of a bitch. Go to sleep. Rest your big bloodshot eyes. Yes, I must do that. But first, we must look at the fuzzy little man peach. Ooh, it done got happy all of a sudden. Holy shit, now it's all standing on end. Y'all made my laser get happy. Y'all made my laser get happy. The other one was a soft one. This is obviously a hard one. It's a rocket ship flying into outer space, maybe even to inner space. Ooh, and it just keeps going and going and going. Oh my god. To vagina and beyond. Now that right there is a call to arms. Short arms, but arms nonetheless. Oh, this is what happens when it finds the vagine. Rip Rip Rocket Ship. Man, that's a teeny tiny one. Holy shit. That's skinny. Dad's pretty fucking skinny right there. Oh. There we go. Rip Rip Rocket Ship. Anyway. Now I'm sure you see why they call it a dick laser. You gotta love those babies. It's great for movie theaters. Pointing out a good scene. Oh. We're going in. Ow. Doodly doodly doo. Just the tip. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Woohoo. Hey now. Woohoo. It's got a little. This one's going to be graded on a curve. Son of a bitch. Skinny mini. Oh, short and fat. Aww. The effects of gravity. Rip, rip, rocket ship. Anyway. Go buy your kids some dick lasers, everybody. They will have the greatest time. I got a dick in the mouth. Oh no. You son of a bitch. All right, it's time for me to go. I've been saying it for 30 minutes. Deuces. Try day. I don't know what you're talking about. But speaking of try days, man, deuces up your booses, you sons of bitches.